welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you two, Doug, after we took a break last week.
And it's back, and it's lockdown for us.
Yeah, lockdown in Auckland. Level 3 lockdown.
Conspiracy theories are going around about.
Conspiracy theories are going around about level 4.
Which will not be good.
But we'll wait and see. We can't anticipate anything.
But 13 new cases today. So.
Yeah, 13 new cases today, but all linked to the same cluster. So if we keep it contained, then hopefully we'll only stay in level 3 and it might be for a few weeks, but then hopefully after that we
free to explore.
Come out. Exactly, free to explore. We do what we have to do in these times, Douglas.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say.
Right, let's talk racing.
So, kicking it off with last week, we had 3 winners. The first one being Fearing Me Home, who won at Doomben on Saturday.
Yes, super last week. Fearing Me Home, very, very deserving. I think he's run the top 5 in something like 17 of his last starts, something like that. Well, it might be 13. Very well deserved win. On Saturday, he just got held up, got carted back to the field, got off and dashed late, got up and won. Really good win from him, and he'll either go for a spell now or probably more than likely run the $75,000 mile next Saturday.
Second runner we had who also won was Skyman at Flemington on Saturday.
Very impressive, one of our imports. He's unbeaten in Australia, 2 from 2, $135,000 race. Very impressive win because he got well back in the field. It was a slowly run race. You had to be handy to win the first, second and third horses round. The home bend ran second, third, fourth. He came from second last on the turn, was the only one to make ground and won well. Awesome sectionals, very, very exciting horse, going places.
And our last winner of the 3 was Sale, who won at Doomben on Wednesday.
As outsider of the field, his last run last week was actually, while he ran last, it was actually very good. He was getting home well off a slow tempo. Better tempo this time. Got a lovely suck run through, just had to bump one horse out of the way at the 250, slightly bump it, and then he sprinted away and won easily. Really, he's in for a really good preparation, come back well, and he'll go to a class 4 mile in 2 weeks' time at Doomben as well.
Now we have also a couple of special mentions that we want to mention, don't we? So, firstly, a Tissue, who is on debut, ran second at Taupo.
Beaten a nose, very exciting Saville Posey filly. We paid $260,000 for her. Really looks like a filly that will be tackling all the big 3-year-old filly group races. Came hard at the line, missed by a nose. Another couple of strides she would have won. One to follow with a lot of confidence. Very exciting filly.
Big things.
Big things, yeah. Be aimer at 1,000 guineas.
And our second special mention is Wairiri Falls, who ran third at Sandown on Wednesday.
Half brother to Sacred Falls by Saville. He got he just struck again a slow 7 surface. He needs a good surface, so it took him a while to wind up, but once he did, he really hit the line hard for third, beating less than a length. Out to a mile on a good track next start. He'll be very, very hard to hold out. He's a horse going places.
And our final special mention is Stardom, who ran 4th at Rosehill.
Up to a mile and a half, 59.5 kilos on a heavy track. He had to chase the runaway leader and hit the front and just got tired late to run 4th. I think he does get 2,400. I think we probably just might need a slightly better track and not such a tough run having to chase the leader, but he's in great form and he'll be hard to beat no matter where he goes.
Yes, and now moving on to this week. We start with, on Friday at Waverley, Love Potion will be running in race 4.
Yes, Love Potion, she needs to step up. First run was good, had some merit. Second run this time and didn't, so it's really an important race day for her. Blinkers have gone on, she's worked really well on the blinkers. Barrier 4, Rosie Myers on. Don't want the track to get too heavy. Slow is okay for her, but we don't want it to get too heavy. And on the way she's worked, she can improve. So we're looking forward to seeing her run.
Room for improvement.
Yeah, but I think she's a good chance of improving. I really do.
And the second runner is also on Friday at Waverley, is Geneva in race 6.
Leah Hemi on board. Really good first up run for third. Very strange run next up. Chris Johnson need to get well out of her ground. She was lengths and lengths behind the pack and then made up that ground and then got held up in the straight. So she's going really well. Slow 9 track is no concern. Up to 1650 metres, really good each way chance. And will be over the odds. People will look at the Zero next to her name last start, they won't watch the race and they won't realise that was a real forgive run.
And our third runner this week, who is again Friday at Waverley, race 6, is Bella Sorella.
Bella Sorella third up this time in. Really good run last start in the wrong part of the track, had to hook out wide, made really good ground for 6th. Going up to 1650 metres suits Rosie Myers on board, and I think we can see her improve again and be competitive. And I don't think the slow 9 track will bother her either.
Not bother her at all, or a little bit?
I think she probably likes a sort of slow 7 or 8, but I think she'll handle a 9.
And finally, our fourth runner this week, Saturday at Riccarton, race 9, we have the Mighty Sanctify.
Sanctify, your favourite horse. Very good run for third last start at Ashburton. Hitting the line hard, goes up to 1800 metres, which I think will suit her. Barrier 19 doesn't suit, starts with very wide, so she's going to get back in the field. She's going to have to get back and relax. So it'll depend on how much ground she's got to make up. Chris Johnson in the saddle helps. He gets on well with her and she should be finishing off strongly. But when you get back into such a big field, luck in the running is important. But can run well.
And finally, moving on to Bet of the Week, everyone's favourite segment.
Bet of the week. Who are we going for? We've got 2. Who are we going for first?
Yeah, you're going to read yours out first, yeah?
So my bet of the week is, you can tell us the race, Doug.
Race 3.
At
Doomben.
On Saturday, and the horse is called?
Rotherby.
31 and 5.50 at the moment on fixed odds. Like this horse, he's dropping in weight. Last start, he got well back, was last coming around, I think, the home turn, and made a lot of ground. His last 100 was very, very good. He really closed up on them. Eagle Farm, you can come from the back. He's got barrier 11, but I think he's well over the odds of 31s and 5.50, and I think he is definitely worth a nice each way bet.
Okay, so now moving on to my teacher's Bet of the Week.
Mr. McKinley's Bet of the Week coming up. All right, Dougie.
Yes.
Unleash the beast. What is the Bet of the Week?
So, after popular demand for the teacher pack yet again, we've got at Caulfield race 6, we have Parlophone. Won the league in the air last time. Very smart filly with Damien Oliver. Short odds, but looks a winner to Mr. McKinley. And yes, so should be a good runner, and $1 each on it will get you some money back.
$1 each way for you, Doug?
Definitely.
And I think, so that's good. We've got a short price one and a long price Bet of the Week.
Yes. Well, that concludes TubeTalk. We'll hopefully see you next week.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Under Frankie Dettori approaching the 2. Catcher's driven along with Baroche at the moment. Lady Aurelia still travelling strongly in front. The far side Clem Fandango. Al Jorah picking up, but Frankie says go on the American filly, and she absolutely blasts away from them. Lady Aurelia is absolutely home and hosed here, 7 or 8 lengths in front. She's as good as her reputation said she might be, and Wesley Ward is going to have his 7th winner at Royal Ascot, and Frankie Dettori salutes the crowd.